Welcome to São Paulo, Brazil's beating heart and South America's largest metropolis, home to over 20 million passionate Paulistanos who wouldn't dream of living anywhere else. This isn't just a city, it's a cultural powerhouse where art house cinemas meet experimental theaters, where world-class restaurants serve up gastronomic masterpieces, and where underground bars pulse with energy 24/7. São Paulo defies every expectation. It's gritty yet sophisticated, chaotic yet cultured. Whether you're here for the food, the nightlife, the art, or the sheer urban energy, this city will consume you in the best possible way. Get ready to discover why millions call this concrete jungle home. Our journey begins at the historic heart of São Paulo, Praça da Sé. This palm-lined square has witnessed the city's entire evolution, and while it's seen better days, it remains vibrantly alive. Yes, you'll encounter street vendors, hustlers, and the occasional pickpocket, but don't let that deter you. The heavy police presence keeps things manageable, and this is where São Paulo's pulse truly beats. Dominating the square stands the magnificent Cathedral da Sé, a neo-Byzantine masterpiece that replaced the original 18th century church in the 1920s. Love it or hate it, this massive structure commands respect. Step inside to witness stunning stained glass windows and intricate mosaics that tell the story of Brazil's spiritual journey. The historic center showcases São Paulo's remarkable transformation, from a small Jesuit mission founded in 1554 to one of the world's largest urban centers. These central streets take us through the pages of Brazilian history. From colonial architecture to modern skyscrapers, each building tells a story of ambition, growth, and cultural fusion that defines modern Brazil. Behold São Paulo's crown jewel, the Municipal Theater built in 1903 and inspired by Paris's legendary Palais Garnier. This architectural marvel combines every style imaginable. Baroque meets Art Nouveau in a spectacular facade that seems almost impossibly ornate. But step inside and you'll discover why this theater rivals Europe's finest: gold leaf, Italian marble, and acoustics that make every performance unforgettable. This isn't just a building, it's São Paulo's cultural soul made manifest. Welcome to MASP, the pride of Sampa and home to Latin America's finest Western art collection. This modernist masterpiece, designed by Lina Bobardi and completed in 1968, literally floats above Paulista Avenue like a concrete cloud. Inside, you'll discover treasures from Goya to El Greco, Manet to Brazilian master Cândido Portinari. The Impressionist collection alone is worth the trip. But MASP's story isn't without drama. In 2007, thieves walked out with priceless Portinari and Picasso paintings, exposing shocking security gaps in a billion-dollar collection. Fortunately, both masterpieces were recovered. The museum's innovative glass display system, Bobardi's original vision, was controversially removed in 1996 but triumphantly restored in 2015. Hidden in the bohemian Vila Madalena neighborhood lies one of the world's most dynamic street art galleries, Beco do Batman, or Batman Alley. Once a secret location for underground bands and filmmakers, this narrow alley has evolved into a legitimate tourist destination where cutting-edge street art covers every surface. Local and international artists continuously transform these walls, making every visit a new discovery. The only constant is change. What you see today might be completely different tomorrow. Step into the Municipal Market and prepare for sensory overload. This Belle Epoque beauty, crowned with stunning stained glass domes, houses São Paulo's most vibrant food scene. This isn't just shopping, it's cultural immersion. Sample legendary mortadella sandwiches at Bar do Manet, bite into crispy pastéis filled with everything imaginable, and watch everyday Paulistanos navigate their edible paradise. Every aisle tells a story, every vendor has a specialty. This is where São Paulo's incredible food culture comes alive, one delicious bite at a time. Welcome to Liberdade, São Paulo's Japantown, and so much more. This compact neighborhood, just 3 or 4 blocks at its heart, houses the largest Japanese community outside Japan. Weekends transform Praça da Liberdade into a festival of colors, sounds, and flavors as vendors sell everything from traditional snacks to anime merchandise. Don't miss the century-old Igreja Santa Cruz with its breathtaking ceiling murals, or Rua Galvão Bueno, a street that feels like Tokyo transported to Brazil. Asian grocery stores, Japanese bookshops, manga centers, and authentic restaurants line every block. Whether you're craving perfect ramen, fresh sushi, or authentic Thai cuisine, Liberdade delivers flavors that transport you across continents. Stand where Brazilian history changed forever. On September 7, 1822, Prince Pedro I declared Brazil's independence from Portugal right here along the Ipiranga River. This imposing monument honors not just that pivotal moment, but houses the remains of Emperor Pedro I, Empress Leopoldina, and Empress Amelia in its mausoleum. Half of the beautiful Estação da Luz station houses this unique museum celebrating how Brazilian Portuguese evolved into its own distinct language. Through interactive exhibits and creative installations, discover how Portuguese settlers, African slaves, and indigenous peoples created the musical, expressive Portuguese we hear in Brazil today. Tragedy struck in 2015 when a devastating fire destroyed the upper floors and much of the collection. But like São Paulo itself, the museum is rebuilding, stronger and more innovative than before. Fortunately, most exhibits had been digitized, preserving this linguistic journey for future generations. Escape the urban intensity in São Paulo's green lung, Ibirapuera Park. This 2-square-kilometer oasis in Vila Madalena is where Paulistanos come to breathe, exercise, and reconnect with nature. But this isn't just a park, it's a cultural powerhouse housing world-class museums and architecturally significant buildings. Every 2 years, it hosts the prestigious São Paulo Biennial, transforming into a global art destination. Brazil's oldest modern art museum showcases the country's artistic evolution from independence to today. Permanent collections feature Brazilian modernists like Anita Malfatti and Di Cavalcanti alongside international masters Miro, Chagall, Picasso, and Dufy. The public galleries rotate constantly, ensuring every visit reveals new perspectives on modern and contemporary art. This is where Brazil's artistic identity continues to evolve. Hidden beneath Pacaembu Stadium's Art Deco stands lies a shrine to Brazil's greatest passion, football. This isn't just a museum, it's an emotional journey through Brazilian soccer history. 2 floors of multimedia magic recreate the electricity of championship matches. Feel the thunderous roar of Brazilian crowds, experience the joy of victory, and relive the heartbreak of defeat. The 1950 World Cup exhibit hits hardest when Brazil lost to Uruguay with 11 minutes remaining in their own backyard. The somber video room feels like a funeral, capturing a nation's collective grief. But this museum celebrates triumph too, showcasing why Brazil remains football's spiritual home. The Pinacoteca do Estado, São Paulo's oldest art museum, houses nearly 10,000 pieces spanning Brazilian art from the 19th century to today. This apricot brick masterpiece, established in 1905, is artwork itself. From classical paintings to contemporary installations, plus a stunning sculpture garden adjacent to Jardim da Luz, the Pinacoteca offers complete immersion in Brazilian artistic heritage. Locals consistently call this the city's best museum, high praise in a city overflowing with cultural institutions. The permanent collections alone justify multiple visits. São Paulo doesn't have Rio's beaches or picture-perfect landscapes. What it has is something far more intoxicating, pure urban energy that never sleeps. This 20 million-person metropolis pulses with an intensity found nowhere else in South America. Yes, it's loud, polluted, and chaotic, but it's also cultured, sophisticated, and endlessly surprising. Paulistanos work harder and play harder than anyone. They've created a city where world-class restaurants serve every cuisine imaginable, where nightlife never stops, where art and culture flourish in every neighborhood. Shopping, dining, entertainment, if you can dream it, São Paulo delivers it. São Paulo doesn't just grow on you, it transforms you. One taste of this megalopolis leaves visitors planning their return before they've even left.